Alright, welcome back to Biker Baron. Today I guess will be my first unstructured motovlog. I decided to go on the R6. I haven't ridden on it in a while, and for a second I was thinking about selling this bike, and then one pull and I was like, heck no, never. I haven't been on it in so long, the battery was dead. So I had to charge it for like 2 minutes and then jump start it. And then once it was on for a while, I was getting ready to leave, forgot that I had the kickstand down, put it into first and it shut off. So I had to take the seat back off and jump start it again, which was really fun. I really recommend it. It was great. So now I only have like 20 minutes until I have to go to something, so that's fun. But yeah, I forgot how much I love this bike. I don't know how much the bike gets in the way of you being able to hear me. I put the mic in a different spot, which it's not getting in my mouth now, but it also is a little bit closer to the bottom of the helmet, so you might be able to hear less of me and more of the bike, so I'm going to talk louder for this video. I don't really have anything specific to talk about. I just decided to come out, sort of do some moto vlogs. I'm planning on doing this a lot on my Benelli. Once I get an actual license plate that's registered, I'm gonna be doing some stupid shit on it, but right now I'm not gonna, because like if someone were to call the cops and they'd show up, if I had a registered license plate, I feel like they'd just tell me not to do it anymore and to leave, go back to my house. But if I didn't, they'd obviously run my license plate up and realize it's not even registered. So, and then I'd be screwed. Plus I just turned 16, so it'd be like right away a point on my license, which would not be ideal. I love this bike. Last time I rode it in a video, it was black. The tank was black. I spray painted it white to fit the rest of the plastics. If you were wondering how that went, not great. It sucked terribly. I mean, look at this quality. Literally, I run my hand across it, you can feel every little bump. Plus I used like aircraft paint stripper. It did not get all the paint off at all. There were like tons of splotches where I couldn't even sandpaper, I couldn't get it off. So it's got tons of uneven parts, you can see the lines. It was absolutely horrific. So eventually, once I rake up the money to do it, because I just spent a ton on the Benelli, like all I have, and more. Because screw being financially viable. I just spent everything on the Benelli, so once I get enough money, and if I actually feel like it, I'm gonna get it like sandblasted and professionally done. Might put some different plastics on here, because these ones were on it when I bought it, and I guess they were already cracked, and they don't have all the proper screws and stuff. Some of them are held on by zip ties. About the crappiest super sport you could have, and I love it. I feel like my channel is just proof of how cheap you can be. Like right now, my GoPro is held on by, I got this new helmet for like motovlogging, and I didn't have any of the sticky pads left for the GoPro because I connected them to other things. So it's just super, it's hot glued on. It looks super stupid, but it works, so I'm fine with it. I got this knockoff RAM a couple of months ago, it comes with, I got the normal one for only like $25, but they gave, I guess they misshipped me the one that's just like it but has a port that you can like put a phone charger into. So that was pretty awesome. Still costed about like half of what a RAM is, and it had more stuff on it. So don't buy things from the big manufacturers. It's just, people always think that everything's a scam unless it's directly new from the leading brand. Like every bike I've ever owned, I've owned 3 bikes: the Suzuki Savage, this bike, and the Benelli. I haven't had a single problem with any of them that I didn't already know about before buying them. And they've all been amazing, and I bought them for less than, probably about a quarter of what they go for new from the store, or from the floor of the dealer. So, I don't know, if you really want to buy something new, you can. I'm not saying don't. It's safer than what I've done. I don't know if I've just gotten lucky a bunch, but not everything. So much, there are so many less scams. I don't know if that's even proper grammar. So much of what you think is a scam is actually not. Even like, I'll explain to my soccer teammates about how I just got these soccer cleats off eBay that retail for like $300, and they're like, no, don't do that, that's gonna be a scam, they're gonna be fake. Like, no, they're not. It's just because they're used. Stuff drops a ton in value. It's ridiculous what you can get when it's used. I can't believe they don't even have like a sign for this turn, even though it's I love this bike so much. Oh my gosh, it's the best. Recommend getting a Super Sport. People will tell you it's not usable power. It is. It definitely. Well, I mean, I guess this is a 40 road, and I was going 82, so that's actually probably true that it's not usable power on the road at the speed limit. But screw the speed limit. Dude, on all my past videos, I've watched them, I come across like some emo depressed kid that's about to hang himself after the video. I'm not like that, like, at all. I guess my voice is just really dull, maybe, so it sounds like I'm depressed, or just really not passionate about motorcycles at all. I am. I'm not making these videos just because I can. I do actually like these bikes. Should I turn? I've never turned on this road, but there's a lot of people, so I don't feel like it. Oh my gosh, why are there so many people? Just lost traction for a second on that dirt over there. Last videos, you can probably tell I'm getting pretty incredible at wheeling on the Benelli. Once I master that, I might try to wheelie this. I don't know. I'm a pussy, so I'm terrified of breaking this thing or trying a wheelie and absolutely dying and breaking my back. I think I'll probably put that on my gravestone. It should be made pretty quickly. Pretty soon. What the heck is that? Is that like a tiny garage or something? I think that looks weird. See, if you're in the wrong RPM range and you pull down, it's not gonna do anything, but if you're as the saying goes, drop a gear and disappear. Oh, this is a tight turn up here, I know this one. I almost went down on this path like a couple months ago. I haven't ridden on this road in a while, but I was making a turn and I realized I couldn't do it, so I just started braking. And if you've never been on a motorcycle before, braking and turning don't really go together. Ooh, someone had a problem right here. Braking and turning do not go together on a motorcycle. You're pretty much going to straighten up. So I stopped right before the edge of the road on it. That is a big house. Gosh. We're rich bastards in this neighborhood. Look at that thing. That's a dope farm. I mean, a dope barn. It's not a farm. Gosh. Oh, and they have a dock and a little pond. I wonder how loud the bike is. Like from you're hearing right now. What time is it? 2:54. Gosh. Okay, I gotta get back. I gotta turn around. Oh, here it is. Let's see. Was it this turn up here? No, it wasn't this one. It was the one after this. This hill and there's like an S over there, yeah. Actually no, it wasn't this. I gotta turn around, but it comes to dead end in a bit, so I'll turn around over there. Yesterday I made a video on how to do the clutch and brake lever. Wait, was it this? Yeah, it was this turn. How to do the clutch and brake lever for the Benelli. I do not think that's going to get a ton of views. I mean, it's such, actually wait, it might have been this turn. Yeah, it was this turn up here. But it's such an easy mod to do. I don't think anyone really needs help with that. Oh, that's nasty. Nice dead squirrel. Oh, I picked that up. Feeling a little hungry. Might need something for dinner. If you're wondering why I'm on a sport bike and not taking these turns, I don't know if you can tell from them, but they are very tight turns, so I'm not even going to try. I haven't been on this bike in a while, so I'm kind of getting readjusted to it. Oh, is there anyone coming? Oh, case in point. Almost just fell over. It is not as light as a 135. Look at that puppy over there. Oh. I gotta get back. It kinda sucks, so I can't listen to music while motovlogging because it shows up in the video because of the giant speakers. I guess if I had earbuds I could do it, but the headset thing, the speakers show up in the motovlog. I don't know how the whole copyright thing is. I doubt anything would happen because my videos, I don't have like hundreds of thousands of subscribers or even thousands or even hundreds actually, but I don't think anyone would notice or sue me for it, but I don't feel like taking any chances. It's probably just a good habit to build up in case I ever actually do not become famous, but my channel gets bigger. Gosh, I can't believe I was thinking about selling this bike. I'd say that's, I mean, I'm on like a crazy loud sport bike, crazy loud super sport. I'm not trying to be inconsiderate to people. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm trying to have a good time. Like if I was doing wheelies in like the church parking lot that I always do wheelies in, if they come over and ask me like, hey, can you not do that? I'm gonna be nice and say like, yeah, I'll stop. But if they don't, all I need to do is ask. But if they don't ask, I'm gonna keep doing wheelies. I mean, it's not a loud bike. I'd say that's one of the problems with lots of motorcyclists that kind of gives us a bad reputation, is that they're just kind of idiot assholes that before they do anything. I'm not an idiot, I'm not stupid. That's why I'm wearing like shoes that come up to my ankles, pants, a full jacket, a helmet. That's actually illegal to not wear a helmet in Tennessee, but I would wear one even if it wasn't illegal. Because I mean, I'm not an idiot. I'm not looking to die. And I really only excessively speed out in these roads where I know there's no cops or anything, or no cars that I'm going to possibly hit. I mean, I obey the rules that I think are good, put in place for a good reason. Houses are actually pretty cool, like that one right there. They've got like this whole water thing in front of the house. How late am I? 2:59 already. I'm gonna be late, I'm always late. I've only taken this bike on the highway once. Well, I think I've only ridden it like twice since I turned 16. I don't know why I haven't been riding it recently. Forgot how fun it was. The Benelli's also super fun. My dad was asking me like which bike you want to sell, and I'm like, well, I don't want to sell either. He's like, okay, you're okay with paying the insurance on both of them? And I'm like, well, how much is it? And he was like, it'll be a couple $100 a year, because I don't think I'm paying for my health insurance. I'm only paying for the bike's insurance. My parents are being nice about it, but he said it'll only be a couple $100 a year. I was like, oh, okay. I mean, I was expecting it to be like thousands of dollars, and I still, if it was just $1,000, I probably still would have done it. But like hundreds, now that I've got a job, that's completely fine. I mean, I've had a job for like 3.5 months, and I already made enough money to buy that bike. So I don't feel like going into this aggressively. Look at those horses in the dump. Second gear pull goes to 75 miles per hour. Gosh, this thing is just incredible. First gear, I don't know if it's the way that it's gearing. I don't know what sprocket change it is. It might be like 420 or something like that. Actually, I think 420 is the one that increases the top end. It's whatever one increases the low end. That's what I've gone on it. That might be why my first gear is so short. But it definitely, unless you're doing track days, I would recommend it. I don't know. I've never done, or I don't know anything about taking a bike on the track, but it might even be good for track days. I couldn't tell you. It's probably good for wheeling, I imagine. I don't think I'm gonna do any mods on this thing like the Benelli though. I'm gonna do, if I have the money, if nothing else comes up, I'm gonna be doing a lot of mods on this. I think the next one would probably be headlight mod. I might do a circular one just because I like the way they look, or just put a light bar under it, because that headlight at night is just terrible. It's incredible how bad it is. Like the low beam only covers the stuff right in front of you, and the high beam only covers the stuff like 40 feet in front of you. There's no in between. So I'll probably do that, and I'll probably do something that gets rid of the giant exhaust thing on the bottom. Because every time I jump up on a curb, that always scrapes. I can always hear it. It makes a giant thud, kind of annoying. But on this bike, I think everything, I know it's just got the shorties on it. They seem like really good shorty levers. I didn't install them, it was the other guy, but I like them, so that's about as much as I need. If anyone has any tips on how to be like picked up better by a light, drop them below, because that is the scourge of motorcycle riders. I saw one thing, like put magnets on the bottom of your bike. I don't feel like going out and buying magnets, and the bottom of my bike is plastic. I guess I could put a magnet on both sides of it so that it stays on there. I might put different mirrors on this though. These ones, I had some bar end mirrors that I really liked on it. They I could see a ton of stuff. I could see everything behind me, but I had to really look down to see them, and that takes my eyes off the road in front of me. They look really cool, but like that's putting me in danger. Just like I said before, I'm actually pretty smart. I like to stay safe. But these things, not a ton of visibility. I can see if a car is behind me or how many cars, but when I get into higher RPMs, which on this bike that happens a lot, I can't see. I'm not able to see if it's like a cop or what type of car it is, because I'm always on the lookout to see if it looks like it could be an undercover cop or something. Just being cautious so I don't get pulled over. But I can't, once I get into the higher RPMs, it's vibrating so terribly I can't see anything. And one way, so it's quieter, I would want to put like the stock exhaust on it, or find a quieter exhaust, but then you hear it and you're like, no, I do. It sounds incredible. Like basically my other bike is my fun mess around bike. This is my fast and show off bike. Which if I really wanted to show off a lot, I would get a new paint job. But wait, am I in top gear right now? Oh my gosh. Dude, I've gotta like get used to using this bike's potential. Baby. Okay. That was it. 307. You can probably hear me like screaming past everything from my house, and it's like a mile away. And that is a funny thing. Like my siblings will always say, "Oh, I knew you were coming home like 5 minutes ago." Because you definitely can hear it. I hope this new mic spot is working, because it feels so much better. Like, I haven't gotten the mic in my mouth once yet. I'm going to Florida and I'm taking the Benelli with me, so I'll probably get some cool videos from that. If you know if it's bad to ride the Benelli on sand, please comment below. I don't know if it would get like sand inside the, what's it called? Inside the chains. So please let me know. What do you call them? Wait. Mail trucks? Mail trucks, that might be it. Do mail trucks always go this slow? Like, come on, man. I wonder what the top speed of one of these is. Next video, test driving a mail truck. I think that's what'll make me famous. Wait, do mail trucks, do they even have license plates? I guess because they're from the government, they wouldn't need to be, but that's how you scam the system. That's how you scam the system. You buy a mail truck, you never even have to get a license plate. And you don't have to be worrying about speeding, because they can't go that fast. I thought I wouldn't have a lot to talk about in this video, but I guess I've been talking this whole time. The question is, have I used up everything I can think about to talk about for every video in the future? Alright, see you later. Like, comment, subscribe.